Hey everyone, this is Zach here for some more VGC 2020 ranked laddering. So first off, I want to start out with the team. Yesterday in the previous video, I did make a mistake. I thought this team was made by Akaza that was 11th on the June ladder. This is actually a team made by Ko. I don't know how to properly say the name. Once again, I apologize, but this team was actually used to place 26th or 28th in the Japan Nationals, which Akaza used to build his team as a building block. So this is the original version of the team, and I did not realize that I used the original version, not Akaza's version, until after I saw the team from Akaza being used by Aaron's Cybertron Zang. So sorry for the misinformation. I did correct the details in the description on the previous video. So if you want to check out this team instead, the rental code is still there. And then the team report for this team is in the description down below. But we're going to jump back into it. I did have fun with the team. Chansey actually does really well against very defensive teams. But I remember reading Akaza's team report and saying that they didn't like the Chansey element of it. So let me know how you feel about the Chansey in the comments down below. And also for the question of the day, how's the camera? I got a new one with a built-in light, so hopefully it looks a little better. Let me know how you feel about that in the comments down below, and hopefully we can bring you some good battles as well. So let's jump into it. Let's change the music. I like keeping it on random. I think some of them might have to watch out for a copyright strike, but I don't know which ones they are. And I never actually hear the music because I don't have my sound on during recording. So, Zekrom, Grimmsnarl, Incineroar, Regieleki, Kyogre, and Comfey. So we see the weakness policy, Zekrom probably. So the question is, can we knock out the Zekrom? And what do we do after weakness policy is activated? I think there's nothing wrong with bringing Incineroar here. Rillaboom. Who's my Dynamax, though? Like, Yveltal and Blastoise don't want to deal with the Regieleki. They don't want to deal with the Comfey. They don't want to deal with the Zekrom. I want to bring Chansey, but then I don't really have any Dynamax options, so I think I'm going to bring Blastoise. Regieleki and Kyogre. So who maxes here? I think the Regieleki maxes. But I could also see the Kyogre. maxing to knock out the Incineroar. And it's an Ultra Ball, so it might have been the Kyogre. And we do see the Regieleki max, so I made the wrong call there. Can they one-shot Eternatus, though? Oh, the Airstream. So, it's physical, so we did get an Intimidate off. And the Water Spout. So we could put pressure on the Kyogre. So here I think actually a Protect from Rillaboom might be a smart play, because I feel like you might withdraw Kyogre. You bring in the Incine. Okay, Rillaboom eats that. And it's Life Orb Regieleki. Yeah, I think the Protect was a good play there because it was obvious that they wanted to target the Rillaboom. And we do knock out the Regieleki. So my question is, who do they bring in next? It is going to be the Kyogre. So what we could do here... The Focus Sash is already broken. Do I max the Rillaboom? Yeah, I think we do, because if we switch in Blastoise, we get, we get Fake Out support the next turn. And if we knock out Kyogre, like, unless they have Zekrom in the back. Yeah, so you go to Fake Out the Rillaboom. And Ice Beam's going to go into the Blastoise. Blastoise is going to take that really well. And the last one is going to be the Zekrom. I think what I want to do here is I want to Fake Out the Zekrom, actually. And Max Strike into it. Okay, so I did figure to see the protect. But the speed drop is going to be really good. Now, what are the speeds on my Mons? 89 and 137. So I think we Hydro Cannon. And we max strike one more time. No way. Focus Sash. Rising Voltage. Okay, we are Salt Vest. I think we have to go for the Wood Hammer on Incine. And hope that with the grassy terrain it's enough. Being -3. Come on, Rillaboom. We do get the knockout on the Incine. Okay, awesome. So at this point, yeah, you get a free knockout into the Blastoids, but Blastoids hangs on. So this is not like a place where I want to mess around. I think here we just get the damage. We go for Hydro Cannon and Wood Hammer. That's good damage. Yeah, so now we get the free switch into Eternatus. And we just Dynamax Cannon into the Wood Hammer. And that should be enough for a knockout because we are choice specs. All right. Rillaboom putting on the pressure. I like that. So I feel like even though we made a bad turn 1 call, I don't think we necessarily made a bad lead, because if they would have felt better, like keeping Kyogre in turn 1, especially with it being physical Regieleki, if I would have led Rillaboom. So I feel like leading Incineroar wasn't bad there, because then we could say, okay, like take some pressure off of Eternatus and focus onto the Rillaboom, because one, Focus Sash and Protect are uncommon on Rillaboom, so the Protect was really good there, so we didn't have to sacrifice a lot of HP just to get in an attack. Then we would have, Glassy glided into a Incineroar coming in, so that wouldn't have done much anyway. So we were able to flip the pressure around by knocking out the Regieleki early before it could take too many knockouts, and I think that just shows how well the team is planned out. The fact that the Eternatus and the Blastoise was able to survive those high-powered electric attacks. Okay, so we got the Regieleki again, Incineroar, Zacian, Kyogre, Rillaboom, and Whimsicott. So this is not really a fun one. I feel like Blastoise's Rillaboom isn't too bad here. Eternatus in the back. But you could just lead your own Rillaboom. The challenge will be speed control and like keeping their position on Zacian in check. Okay, it is the Whimsicott and the Regieleki. We could fake out the Whimsicott. And try to like sludge wave it. I think I want to double into the Regieleki. Yeah, because they're just going to max the Regieleki. Hopefully we take the max lightning decently. And do you have Rillaboom in the back? I want to say your back two is probably Zacian and Incine. But Rillaboom could do well here. Ooh, the helping hand. Oh, thank you. Thank you for hanging on. Oh man, if I knew Sludge Bomb was going to do that much damage, I would have went into the Whimsicott. Okay, so a potential sash is broken on the Whimsicott. And I don't think we get it off, but I will try to Cannonade. And we'll switch in to Incine to get an Intimidate off. There's the Tailwind. Oh, and you target the Eternatus? So we're getting a free pop. That's great. So Zacian actually goes down to another thing of Cannonade. So I want to fake out the Zacian here. It should switch out. But I don't think Whimsicott should have anything that can knock out the Blastoise, especially with the Assault Vest. And we're going to see the Kyogre as the last one. And we're going to take away the rain from it. Moonblast, and we eat it. So Zacian doesn't survive this last turn of Cannonade. So in all honesty, I am okay. Oh, there's Protect on this Incine. We'll just get some chip on the Kyogre. Okay, you predicted the switch. And with the Hail Chip and the Hydro Cannon Vortex, Zacian is going to go down. I mean, yeah, we just bring in Rillaboom here. And they should have no more turns of Tailwind, one more turn of Tailwind. Awesome. once again, taking on the Regieleki and just like having it go down earlier than it should have. We were able just to make some really good calls and get some really good plays onto the Zacian. Just ignoring the easy knockout on the Blastoise, I feel like, was probably a mistake from them. But then we switch Incine, and Eternatus comes out after Blastoise, and we can play around with that. So I think at that point I could lock into Flamethrower and fake out. Maybe switch in the Rillaboom next turn. I don't know. It would have been hard to play. I feel like we played that one really well. The flow of that match went really good. Okay, Solgaleo, Caly-S, Whimsicott, Charizard, Amoonguss, and Hatterene. Yveltal's not bad here. Neither is Blastoise. They could just Sunny Day. But if they Sunny Day, they don't get Tailwind up. I don't know how I feel about bringing the Eternatus, because I could imagine like locking into a Dynamax Cannon early game and then getting like stuck against Hatterene and not being able to do anything. Solgaleo and Caly-S. Oh, so it's probably Bulldoze. I feel like speed control here is key. I am worried about them having max lightning. So I want to protect Incine this turn, because I feel like if anything, you go for a max Quake first. That, and if you are Bulldoze, the Bulldoze doesn't drop our speed. Wide Guard. Maybe worried about Snarl? Are you Trick Room Caly-S? Yes, you are. Oh, okay. So how do I want to play this? Caly-S is going to protect. There's the weakness policy. Sunsteel Strike. Okay, we take that really well. But they didn't waste their Dynamax. Oh, it's going to be Hatterene. We could max guard and parting shot. Yeah, because oh, it is a Amoonguss. Come on, go for the Yveltal. Go for the Yveltal. You know you want to. Oh, you went for Incine. How many more turns of Trick Room is there? 2 more turns of Trick Room. I don't think we're going to be able to stall it out. No. Hatterene making the comeback. Yeah, so you just put one of them to sleep. You smite the other one. Actually, the Mind Storm. That's going to get the knockout either way. Maybe we get a double freeze? No. Okay, good game. So if we made the right call that turn, switched out Incine, because we needed Incine to deal with the Amoonguss, or maybe a situation where we actually target the Hatterene, we'd be better there, but I don't know. But I feel like we still played that one really well. I definitely, like, thinking about it now, if I was Hatterene, I would be going for the Incine, because all Incines in Series 12 carry Parting Shot, and Parting Shot is terrible for Gmax Hatterene because of Magic Bounce. But we didn't even see if it was Magic Bounce, so they could have not chose Magic Bounce to cover for that tech. That's going to be all, though. I feel like I'm still having fun with this team. I still feel like it plays really well and it's built really well, so props to the builder. Their Twitter and their Liberty Note page is in the description down below. They did really well in the Japan Nationals, I believe, with this team, so it was awesome using it. So that's going to be all for today. I hope everyone enjoyed the video and the content. If you did, do not forget to like and subscribe and let me know how the camera looks. I'm really happy about it. And the little animation at the bottom. The camera's flipped down there. See how now it switches between my Twitter and my YouTube? Isn't that nice? Look at me learning things. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.